So hello everyone, in this video we learn about difference between wire method and imperative call. So first we create a LWC component and understand how we can use wire method. So let's create one LWC component. Show account. Okay, so I have created this LWC and in this LWC we display a list of accounts. Okay, so now first we have to create one Apex class, and in Apex class we create one method and which return a list of accounts. So let's create one Apex class. Show account controller, and let me remove this with chaining. Okay, and let's create one method. Or I enable. Okay, let me remove this. Okay, so here we have a method called get accounts and which return a list of accounts. So let me just select ID name from account and limit 10. So we just return 10 account from here. So let's deploy this. So to use this method in Aura enable, which is Aura enabled, we have to okay, so let's create one method which return a list of accounts. So okay, Aura enable get account. Okay, let's get this. Okay, select for better understanding limit 10. We just return a 10 record. Okay, limit 10, and okay, so now let's deploy this. Okay, so to use this method with wire function, we have to make it catchable true. So it means our Aura enabled method is now we can use it with the wire function. So catchable true means our data like list of count is stored in a cache. So whenever our page is load, next time it will automatically and faster uh, render our template and show our account list. So that's why we use a catchable true here. Okay, okay, so catchable true. Let's deploy it again. Okay, so now import this method here. First we have to add a wire. Import get account from @salesforce apex, and here we have to give the name of apex class, then dot method name which is get account. Okay, yeah. Now we have to call this method here. So we have to write this wire get accounts. We have to store it in this variable. Okay, so let's create one function here, data error, add one condition here. Okay, okay, add one condition here. If data as if error, then show a log of error. Instead of this, we have to store this in one variable, account list. And here we have to set that variable data. Okay, let's deploy this. And okay, so we have to add one log here to check if our data is successfully received or not. So just add this and let's make it string, json.stringify. Okay, let's deploy this again. Now add that component in our lightning page so we can debug it. Okay, show account. Okay, so we have to add a target in our XML file. So go to XML file. First we have to expose this component. So true, then targets, target and app page. Let's deploy this again. Okay, so now let's refresh this. Now search for show accounts and just drag it. Okay, so our component is added successfully. Save it and go back. Let's open the inspect console, and here we can see, let's refresh. Okay, so here we have now received our account records. Okay, so what happened here, wire function is automatically called when our component is created and inserted into a DOM. So we there is no need to call a wire function. It will automatically invoke whenever our component is loaded. Okay, so that's a use of wire function. If you want to receive and fetch if any kind of data while component is inserted into a DOM, then you can use a wire function. Okay, so for the wire function, you must have to make your apex method with aura enable and catchable true. So it can store all of your data into a cache memory. And now let's understand how we can use an imperative call. So for that we can use the same method, and let's understand the imperative. So we just let me comment this. So now we have to create one function, get accounts data, and here we use a try catch. So in here this dot account list, and we just have to call account method which return the list of accounts. So now we have to call this method in like on button click, or if you want to fetch data whenever our component is connected and with the DOM. So we can also use a connected callback. So let's use a connected callback and let's see if is our data is received or not. So connected callback, and here we have to call this function get accounts data. Okay, let's add one log here to see our data in console. This dot account list. Okay, let's deploy this. Okay, there is a mistake, curly braces, and okay, let me clear this. Now deploy it again. Okay, now let's refresh our page so we can see our data in console. Okay, so let's add one more log here to debug connected callback. Refresh this page again. Okay, so we are getting there is no result here. Okay, so we have to make this method asynchronous, and we have to add a wait here, and let's see, because this function return the promises, and we have to wait for the promises to be fulfilled, and then after we get our result. So we understand promises and like other concept in the next videos. So let's refresh this page and let's see if our data is received or not. Okay, so now we receive our account data. So that's how you can use both function, and there's a difference between wire function and imperative call. So this method you can also call whenever, if you want to call, or if you want to fetch data, or if you want to perform any action on button click or on specific type of event, then you can use imperative call. And if you want to fetch data whenever your component is loaded, then you can use a wire function as well. So that's it for this video. In the next videos, we understand how we can use refresh apex to refresh our cache data, which is via wire method, and we also understand the difference between catchable true and catchable false in or enable. So thank you so much for watching this video.